online. Also, Marissa Jaret Winokur.
Could she have an easier name? Marissa Jaret Winokur. Yeah.
She's going to be here.
Yeah.
She has a show all about sex.
That cute girl that you know from Hairspray. She's all grown up now.
And we're going to hear all about sex when she comes on.
All right.
But first...
Yeah, let's begin with this.
No.
I knew it was going to happen. First, it's all about sex for Marissa Jaret Winokur. That's her TLC show.
TLC.
She and her co-hosts hanging out. They're drinking wine, talking about sex. It's a pretty sweet gig.
Yeah.
Well, we all love Marissa Jaret Winokur when we saw her on Broadway playing Tracy Turnblad in Hairspray.
Yes. Then she wowed us again, Dancing with the Stars. Remember that? Well, now she's back on TV, and it's all about sex.
What?
I know.
What was your 2015 sex?
Yeah. You know, being on this show has definitely opened up a huge conversation at my house. I mean, yes, we all laugh and we're telling jokes, but it's like, I basically am like, wait, we're not having that much sex. Like, what's going on? Because we're very much in love and we're very sexual people, my husband and I. And this was the first time I think we really had to talk about it with each other. Because here I am, like, I'm on a TV show, we're not having sex. He's like, are you going to keep talking about how we're not having sex? And I'm like, well, you can change that. All we have to do is have sex, and then I'll talk about how we're having sex. So, like, yeah.
Wow.
What happened to you?
Hello, 5 o'clock.
You used to be cute, Marissa Jaret Winokur. You know, little Hairspray girl.
Well, Tracy Turnblad had sex. Let's all be honest.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
And then some.
She did. She did. No, I've got this new show. It's all about sex. It's on TLC. It's great. You know, it's a real conversation with women. It's like, there hasn't been a show like this since Love Lines and Dr. Ruth. So that's what we're doing. We're having a real conversation.
What happens when you get the call from your agent? You've done Broadway, you've done Dancing with the Stars. This is your next project. We want you to sit around in a room full of women drinking wine and talking about your sex life, and you were like, sign me up.
I was like, I get paid to do that. I do that every weekend with my friends. That's exactly what I do. No, you know what? I love doing comedy, and I like being in late night. I think that's really exciting for women to be in late night comedy to begin with. But then this show, I mean, it is. If we're sitting around, I found out that I am not the like crazy sexual one. We have Margaret Cho, who is a crazy sexual beast.
I mean, she's pretty out there.
It's amazing, though, because you have such different people, and Heather McDonald is hilarious, and we have a real doctor, so people call in and ask questions, and my answers are usually like, oh my God, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. Like,
So it is kind of like Loveline on steroids or estrogen at this point.
On estrogen, yes. Perfect. That's a great example, yes. But it's very, you know, it's real and honest, and sometimes we don't have the answer, and sometimes you're just getting bad advice from your girlfriends, but then we have the doctor who's going to be like, okay, this is how you spice up your love life, and we're all like, oh, okay, I guess that's what we have to do.
Do you have to be a complete open book? I mean, in this situation, if you're talking about sex and you're talking about sex with your husband,
I know, my poor husband.
What does he think?
You know what?
About this?
I'm a complete open book. I don't think there's anything to hide. I'm 40 years old. Who cares? You know. And I also feel like now I'm like in the carpool lane, literally dropping my son off at school, and I know about everybody's sex life in my school because everybody
comes up to you.
Comes up to me. They're like, oh my God, I totally feel for you. I'm the same way. And I'm like,
become a sexpert.
I've become a sexpert, which I don't want to be. Like, it makes me blush. Even when you just said that, I'm like, oh my God, how has this happened to me? I know. I'm totally blushing. I totally am.
But see, are you the actress now when you come to do interviews like this, you can't have the publicist telling you she doesn't want to talk about this, she doesn't want to talk about that. Like, I just heard what happens in her bedroom with her husband.
Right. So really, what else? There's really, you know, I don't.
And your poor kids. Is it kids or
I just have one kid, and he's only 6. Yeah. So he's not getting. He's not yet. He doesn't even know what sex is. So we're okay with that. He thinks if you kiss, then you're having a baby.
He
so
basically doesn't know what he doesn't know what he's in for. Is basically.
He doesn't know what he's in for, and hopefully, maybe, you know, the show will still be on the air in 10 years, but, you know.
So really quickly, this weekend you guys are talking about phone sex operators, which we were
Are there still any?
We didn't even know they existed still.
I didn't know they existed either, because I figured, you know, with the internet, like all you have to do is go on the internet, and you're pretty much you got what you want. Because that's what I do. Whenever I talk about secrets, it goes through the side of my mouth. That's why I do it. But why do people talk? Like, I don't know. We found out that Margaret actually was a phone sex operator.
Not surprising.
Not surprising, but you're like,
she'd probably be a good one.
I know, but she was. That's like how she made money when in her 20s. And then the woman calls in and is talking about it. And but the good thing, what she's teaching us is, what does your man want to hear? It's not so much about, oh, this person that he's picking up and calling, like, what aren't I saying in the bedroom? Like, what do I need to say? Like, and sometimes it's just repeat what he's saying, or just say what he's doing, and then you're like in it. But like, you don't have to go I'm never gonna go, like, there's nothing coming out of my mouth that a phone sex operator is going to say, but I learned from her that, well, sometimes you just have to say something.
If I talked about the other topics that are on this show, I'd probably start blushing here. So
we might find ourselves as phone sex operators.
Right.
Yeah, out of job.
I know. Thanks,
But All About Sex with Marissa Jaret Winokur and a bunch of funny ladies. Saturdays at 11 on TLC.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Please.
Thank you.
It's fun.
I'm crossing your fingers for you and your husband. I'd like to see this.
We're good.
change.
We're good.
Yeah. Okay.
We're good. My husband and I are good.
Okay.
He's a good sport.
we're good for now.
Good.
Check in
No,
with us later. Let us know.
I will. When you meet my new husband.
We'll be back.
Bring it.